I have not and I will not see the Minecraft movie. Now I've been playing Minecraft since I was 11, ever since the game came out. I have a deep love for the game as I've grown up my entire life playing it, and I'm sure many of you watching are the same. Ever since the LEGO movie came out back in 2014, it was kind of expected we would one day get a Minecraft movie. They unironically have the same title. Personally, I've never been dying to see Minecraft be turned into a feature film. I'm not saying that they couldn't make a good Minecraft movie, but the chances of that happening are slim to none, as most of these movies based on childhood games are not very good. Besides the few exceptions. Hearing who had been casted in the Minecraft movie was already a red flag, but upon seeing the teaser 7 months ago, it was made obvious what this movie was going to be. The trailer presented this movie as being a complete joke, but Evan, you can't assume what the final product will look like based on the trailer alone. Yes, you can. Yeah, I just did. Now hold up. To an extent, trailers can definitely misrepresent the final picture in many ways. Sometimes the special effects have yet to be polished, or they misrepresent what the tone of the film is going to be, such as in the case of Drive. But when we're talking about everything in the trailer, it becomes a little harder to convince me it's going to be better in the final theatrical release. The casting is a joke, and I mean literally a joke. To cast Jack Black as the main character of your film is to communicate to people that your film is a joke. It'd be like casting Nick Cage or Danny DeVito as Steve instead.
I started blasting. Bang!
As they are all casted for being memes in themselves. Add the shit writing on top of this, and it's nails on a chalkboard. Hey, I got a great idea. Let's just have Jack Black yell out things that are in the game in the same silly voice he does in all of his other films.
Ender Pearl.
Ender Pearl.
Chicken jockey.
Chicken jockey. God, I feel like an idiot saying that. The CGI and overall aesthetic of the film looks AI generated. No, this is not a serious accusation of using AI. In fact, I would even go as far as to say that this film looks worse than most of the AI bullshit we see now. I know we live in a period with AI slop dominating the cultural conversation, but sometimes we forget humans can make slop too. I know, crazy, right? The aesthetic looks so bland and an eyesore. It's another movie trying to mix realism with fantasy, but doing so in the most bland way possible. Some of the props in the film appear fake and underdeveloped. The elytra wings look like something I could have made when I was 5. The whole look of the movie is disturbing. Now maybe they fixed all these issues before the release of the film, but nothing has indicated to me that that's the case. The story trope of real human beings finding their way into a video game, or vice versa, is tiresome at this point. I understand that Barbie was good, and that Tron Ares is coming out soon, but I just want something new and refreshing. Everything about the trailers communicated that this was going to be a shit movie, but here we are. The Minecraft movie has been released as of the past month, and as expected, it has destroyed the box office. If anyone tells you that this was surprising, they are lying to you. If a Super Mario movie can break the bank, then a Minecraft movie will do the same. I'm not going to claim it is ethically wrong to see this film, but what I will claim is wrong is to see this film and complain for the millionth time about the amount of unoriginal filmmaking there is, and that there are no good Hollywood movies coming out. Did you try seeing Mickey 17? Nope. Okay, can we please stop doing this? Besides this, I can't really think of anything else that could be possibly wrong. Okay, let's talk about this. To those with any amount of decency still left in them, this is obviously abhorrent behavior with no excuse at all. Don't get me wrong, it is very funny. However, it inconveniences the minimum wage employees of theaters who then have to clean up afterwards, the already dying theaters themselves, as well as the few people who did show up to the movie wanting to see an actual movie and are not children. With that being said, just like the box office numbers, the way audiences are behaving in response to this film is to be expected. Now you would think the response to this would be swift in disavowing from the filmmakers and Warner Bros, but nope. The director, Jared Hess, said in response to this fiasco, "It's weird when you're having too much fun and the cops get called. It's funny because I think it's just literally cheering and throwing popcorn, which is so funny to me that cops are getting called for popcorn. It's great, especially when people are climbing on their friends' shoulders and standing up and cheering for those moments. It's like this crazy anticipation, but man, I'm just glad people are making memories with their friends and families. Yeah, the cops are getting called because these kids are vandalizing the movie theater. When you throw popcorn everywhere and start jumping around, the movie theater is going to kick you out. If you're a grown-up, this should not be surprising. This should not be debated. Is it funny that this is happening? Absolutely. If I went and saw this film, would I join in the screaming and yelling when he says chicken jockey? Yeah, probably. But we all know that this behavior is wrong, even if it is funny, and that the response from the filmmakers should not be to condone it. Around the time of the movie's release, Warner Bros. Put out a memo to the company stating the Minecraft movie's success is due to the power of creativity and great storytelling. Is this what an audience looks like when it's captivated by great storytelling and creativity? Should film classes be studying the nuances of Jack Black saying, "Chicken jockey"? Yes. Yes, they should. My point is that it's not a coincidence that this is the movie audiences are doing this with. It's like this movie is trying to both appeal to young children who want to go and see the Minecraft movie for the references to the game, so they can look at the screen and say, hey look, it's Minecraft, all the while appealing to the meme TikTok brains of young adults. And this is how we get Jack Black saying, for all the blame that can be placed onto the adult children acting like this in theaters, just as much can be placed onto the filmmakers. This is the type of behavior they festered. When I said earlier this movie is a meme, I wasn't joking. This is a meme movie. A movie which only exists to foster TikTok trends and appeal to the reference culture the MCU has established over the past decade, and not to seriously try its hand at being a good movie. Maybe this is what happens when you dumb down your film. You also dumb down your audience as well. Your audience is going to act like children when you treat them like children. When you're marketing your movie by casting Jack Black in the main role of Steve, and just have him make constant references to the game without any quality writing to back it up, this type of behavior shouldn't be surprising from the audience. You have made it clear to everyone who isn't below the age of 15 this was going to be a joke to laugh at. The people vandalizing theaters are horrible and should be held responsible, but to criticize these audiences for their actions, without criticizing the movie itself, is to criticize audiences for obnoxiously laughing throughout a movie without mentioning the film as a comedy. It would be like criticizing an audience for screaming without mentioning they were watching a horror movie which provoked them to scream to begin with. We now have the meme genre, and its purpose is to foster the most obnoxious audience possible for social media credit. Don't take it from me. Listen to the filmmakers themselves admit they like this behavior. They want to see more of this. As of recording this, they have now announced meme screenings of the film, allowing a consenting environment for people to scream while watching the movie, not including destroying the theater though. This is good. Maybe this should have been your response to begin with. A sequel has been announced. It is sure to be just as bad as this one, as we have made it clear to the studio system. This is the type of film they can capitalize on, and this is why I'm not going to see the Minecraft movie. As a consumer of Hollywood media, I have been fooled one too many times. In a capitalist system, you vote with your wallet, so I must make educated guesses as to whether or not a film is worth my time and money based on what the marketing and reviews show me. Some who have seen the movie may say the film was better than what the promotional material suggested. If you believe any assumptions I've made during this video about the movie are wrong, based on your experience watching the movie and enjoying it, then blame the filmmakers for not doing enough to communicate those enjoyable aspects to me. Again, I'm not going to tell you you're wrong for seeing this film or seeing its sequels, but just know that as a consumer, you have a lot of power. If everyone were to spend their time and money on an original film for every Hollywood slopfest they saw during the year, there would be a lot more exciting original films being released, and independent filmmakers wouldn't be struggling as much. I don't expect you to not see the Minecraft movie, but I do expect you to be a consistent consumer. If you're going to complain about how there are no original movies, but you don't go out of your way to see anything you're not already familiar with, guess what? You're part of the problem. But if everyone just changed their habits slightly, we could see an explosion of great filmmaking.